Hey boys and girls, so today we're going to draw a city, but it's a living city. So to do this, we're going to start about the middle of the paper, come over just a little bit and go straight down. And then from where we went straight down, we're going to go up, over, and then straight down again. And you repeat this over and over till you get to the other side of the paper. Then if you're feeling brave, you can add some cities in the back to make it look like this is a big city stretching far, far back. After we've done that, we're going to add some shapes to the top of the buildings to make them look unique, to make them look different. That's what kind of helps architecture stick out, is adding different elements to the buildings. Now we can start adding the facial features. So to do that, we're going to start with the eyes, draw a line, and then a big arch over top of it, and do the same thing again. And this face is going to be looking very curious at the face beside it. You can draw the eyes that look surprised. You can draw eyes that look angry. You can draw eyes that look happy. But try to make each building a different kind of face. After you've added the faces to the buildings, now it's time to draw the windows. So try to make each building have different kind of windows. Maybe one building has tall, skinny rectangles for its windows. Maybe another one has circles for its windows. Maybe one has short, wide rectangles for its windows. Maybe triangles. But try to make each building a little bit different so that it stands out. Now that we're done with our drawing, we're going to trace over top of it with crayons. So I'm going to try to make each building a different color outline with the crayon. You can also go back in there with different colors to make the facial features and the windows look different too. So try to use a variety of colors. I know you've heard me say this before. Variety means lots, not just one or two, but like 3 or 4, 5, 6 would be awesome. 7 would be amazing. 8 would be spectacular. 10 would be over the moon. So try to do a variety of colors with this paper. There's many different ways we can color this in. I am using watercolors for this one, but you could also use markers and then wet the marker with a wet brush to kind of create your own watercolors if you don't have watercolors. So here I am using different watercolors. I go along the side with a concentration of the color, and then I use water to kind of blend it in towards the middle. So watch how I do this again. I do an outline with the watercolor, and then I use water to go back inside of it. Now you can see right here, that red building, I didn't outline it in crayon, and you can see the difference. Do you see the green one, which I outlined with crayon, versus the red one, which I didn't? My face and my windows have all disappeared because the outlining with crayon creates a border that makes it so the watercolors won't go inside of there. So watercolors and crayons, they don't like each other, they resist each other. So that's why we were doing this with crayon and not marker. Now up in the sky, I'm using yellow and red and orange, so warm colors with my crayons. I'm doing some spirals. So I start with a dash and I just dash it around into a spiral over and over and over again. So I'm filling the sky up with stars. And then I'm going to take the color purple or violet, and I'm going to add water to my brush and wake up the purple or the violet. And then I'm going to do dashes in the sky with the violet. So you see how I'm just making lots of little dashes, lots of little tiny lines. Then I take my brush and I get a lot of water on it. And then I go over those dashes and it causes them to spread out. And see how we start creating that night sky. And because we use crayon for the stars, they don't get painted over. They stick out. They kind of glow. So again, if you go over with watercolor a building that you didn't go over with crayon first, you're going to lose all your details. So make sure that you outline it first before you paint over top of it, because we don't want to lose those drawings that you spent so much time working on. So here I went back in and I went over all my pencil drawing with the crayon. And I'm just going to finish this up. Remember, you outline it with the color and then you add water to it and kind of have it blend in. So I hope you enjoy this project. This is one of my favorite projects to do. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
It's a 16 buff in the dark of the